I'm probably the only one. We're the only family who's struggling like this. I'm the only person carrying these secrets or these burdens. And it's my duty to just like keep kind of going in that path. And so I would say I grew up with a lack of connection, a lack of community, and specifically a lack of community and connection that was marked by authenticity and vulnerability. Like this actually gets to be a place where we show up and we tell each other the truth. And so when I went to college, really, is when my world I had two major kind of like world cracking open moments. The first was when I was in college. And I remember going like, I'm not in my family's home anymore. I'm now building my own life as an adult. I have some agency over the type of relationships that I want to be in. And I don't want to live like this anymore. Like I want to be able to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth and to be known. You know, there's a beautiful Tim Keller quote where he says, to be loved but not known is comforting but superficial. That's where I feel like I was at. I was like, yeah, people like me, but if they only knew. But to be known and not loved is our greatest fear, right? And I was like, I want to live a life where I am. And then he goes on to say, but to be truly known and truly loved, well, that's a lot like being loved by God. And it bolsters us. It creates resilience. That is what we need to do this life. And so I think that was my first taste of it. And so I started really investing in female friendships in college and really putting some kind of like structure and intentionality around it. And that took for me in my early days, the form of like a Monday night house meeting. And there were 6 girls. We all lived in a house. And every Monday night at 10 p.m., there was kind of this high commitment, like at 10 p.m., which that's how you know you're in college when you're starting meetings at 10 p.m. Like, Lord bless us. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's so offensive now. Like, absolutely not. But where we come and where we share about what's going on in our lives when we address hard things that might be happening interpersonally between us, because I think that was a huge takeaway from my upbringing is the temptation to be like, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Right. And then it blows up and it's a massive problem. And being like, hey, we're 6 girls and we're sharing one house that frankly should probably be condemned.